wasn't standing up.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. No, I just changed the wording. I went with it. All right, MicDrop, normally a Pac-Man main, came to the Texoma online tournament Thursday, August 22nd, 2019, and said, I'm playing Piranha Plant. He's here in Losers Finals. This is a best of 5. We're in Pokemon Stadium, and Vic, that just took down Knot, is back on his link. Man, after pulling out such a close, clutch game, do you think Link's the right choice here?
His link is pretty solid. I think he went game 3 with Ness against me because, like I said, at the last tourney I played against him, I was able to 2-0 against his link. He picked Link both times. I think he went to Ness because he knew that I was not familiar with his Ness matchup since I had not played his Ness. So, and it worked out for him. He ended up to clutch it out.
Yeah. Here we are, about a minute in. MicDrop's already got the first stock. Weird to see a Piranha Plant pushing the initiative and getting the stock within a minute. It usually, especially the way we've seen MicDrop play this entire tournament, he's been slow, he's been methodical, I'm going to take my time. I've got 7 minutes, I'm going to use all of it. But here we are. He rocked off the first one. We had a little bit of a stanky internet connection there for a little bit. It's all good.
MicDrop using that lag switch to help him out in a tournament here.
Usually, it's the links that are real laggy online, but man, MicDrop's changing the narrative for us. Ooh, that forward smash! Honestly, if there wasn't lag, I think that would have hit. I think the lag actually did help.
Ooh, and there's the kill from Vic. Gets him with the forward air. He's got a lot of damage on him. He's got a lot to do. Ooh! Just couldn't get to the stage.
See, MicDrop immediately came off the respawn platform, said back air, and put him in a incomprehensible situation. There's no way he's getting back from that.
Vic trying to do everything he can to close out this last stock without taking any damage. Get him into a final stock situation. I know I said last stock, but I meant second.
Yeah, MicDrop's only at 50%. Like, this is bad. But right now, Vic's got him in a good position. And I've seen crazy things with those bombs. Those bombs can stage spike. They can put you in awful positions.
Ooh, the mix-up with the spike ball.
I like the fact that Vic is using empty hops, and it was really highlighted there in that situation where the spike ball was up, right? Vic could have thrown out an option and just got punished for it, but the fact that he had already committed to an empty hop was really good for him. It's something that you don't see a lot of like newer players use.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, dash attack, not safe on shield. You're gonna get grabbed.
Ooh, when he catches a spike ball off stage, and that's gonna be it for game 1.
The American Sniper. Man, Piranha Plant's juicy lips.
Oh shit! Man, you got to give it to them. Fighting an uphill battle. I mean that lag doesn't look that bad, but it is just enough to throw you off completely.
See, in situations like that one for Vic, when you're down that much, you've got 2 options. You can just finish the game, just let it happen, or you could fight your heart out just so you're warmed up for the next one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like hey, I let this one get away from me. I can go out there. I can give it my all. That way, I still have the ball rolling when game 2 comes around. Or you could just give up on it. And I respect what Vic did there.
Yeah, I mean, I highly recommend, especially if you're in losers finals, which is what they're in. Finish that game out. See what that player's going to do, because that's all information that you can download and hold on to for the next set, and hopefully he'll stick to his game plan, and you can read those opportunities a lot better.
Especially since MicDrop, I believe he stated that he's committing the Piranha Plant for this tournament. He's got Pac-Man, he's got Game&Watch. He said he wants a 3rd character, and he believes Piranha Plant's well.
It's a good choice for him. He's doing quite well. And here we see Vic with a Yoshi. I know that he has a pocket Yoshi. I have not really seen it that much in gameplay.
He's pulled it up against me in tournament. He went, what's it called? He went Ness our first game, and second game I switched to Rob, and then he pulled out Yoshi to finish off my Rob.
Ooh, that was a bad roll. He rolled right into the smoke and just kept tacking up the damage. I guess Vic wasn't around to see the set I had with my Yoshi against Piranha Plant. It's not a very good matchup, especially the way MicDrop plays that Piranha Plant. He camps out with those spike balls. He keeps you outside.
Extendo neck. Like he's gonna keep you at mid range.
He can surprisingly zone Yoshi out, and that's tough. Yoshi's he's a brawler. He's got to get in there, get in tight.
He's a rushdown character. He's got excellent frame data. Like,
and apparently, Piranha Plant has a wall hop.
Oh, you hate to see it, Vic.
He went for that kill, and we thought we had it, but man, seeing some interesting things from this Piranha Plant.
Yeah, I've learned a whole lot just playing friendlies with him, and then especially watching his couple sets here on the stream tonight. Man, Piranha Plant's up smash is something that needs to be respected, but Vic only taking 40% extra credit. That's nothing for Yoshi. That's one down air.
That's one down air. If you get it full, it gets him up to like 32-35%. It was a beautiful weight though from him on that forward air to kill, because he went for those iframes with that extendo neck. Oh, and then a shield break. That's just not great. He doesn't punish him nearly as hard. I want to say that was a missed input, but it doesn't matter. He's able to clutch it off at the bottom of the stage here.
You hate to see it. Piranha Plant has the best shield break punish in the game. Especially if he already has his poison charge, that thing does so much damage. And
we almost saw another shield break there. Got to be real careful with that.
See, and I don't know who chose the stage. I think it was Vic, because he lost it. But this is definitely a stage. Looking at it now, seeing the way that it's playing out, that center platform is not doing Yoshi any good whatsoever. Because MicDrop, you would think he went to Bass Pro Shop before this, because he's just camping out under that platform. There is nothing that Yoshi can do to do anything about it.
God damn it.
He got himself a tent. He got himself marshmallows. He got some firewood, a flint, and he said,
and that's
I'm making
do it.
s'mores
Spike ball is death. Spike ball is such a good defensive move for Piranha Plant against Yoshi. I don't know if you guys saw Vic went in for a forward air spike, and he would have had it, but man, he caught that spike ball instead, and there's just no coming back from that.
Definitely, man. What I find so weird about the Patui is when it drops, it still does the same amount of damage and sends at the same angle. It's crazy. It always sends upwards, and that's it's like the Pac-Man's hydrant. It always sends up. And what I've learned is also like Mewtwo's sour spot on his down air, because that also sends up. So if you sweet spot, you get the spike. If you don't sweet spot, it sends the wrong way. So it's risky.
Wow. That is very strange.
Most other spikes, if you get the sour spot, it like sends sideways. You can get a stage spike or like push them that way. I don't know. It's bad stuff. What I want to see from Vic, if he's gonna stick with Yoshi, I want to see him avoid that center platform. I want him to. I don't know, man. Because Final Destination still seems like a stage that Piranha Plant can do really well on.
Yeah, it looks like MicDrop banned Final Destination and Kalos, so Victor's two favorite stages to play on. So that's why the Yoshi Island, and it looks like they're going to be going to Town and City. I personally hope Vic does not keep out the Yoshi. It's just a bad matchup. It's really hard to get in on that Piranha Plant, especially the way MicDrop plays him.
Like, of the three characters I know Vic plays, he plays Ness, he plays Yoshi, and he plays Link. On Town and City, if I'm in Victor's shoes, I am not going to play Yoshi. I'm going to pick Ness, bet it all on black, and just try to make this run back, because you're down 2 games.
That's right.
It was clutch for him last time against you. He pulled it out, and it seems like he's most comfortable.
There it is.
With it.
And he's going with the Ness.
There we go.
Let's see. Can Vic come back? Can Vic reverse 3-0 MicDrop for a chance at grand finals against Starbuck?
It sure would be legendary. If it happened on the first Texoma online tournament, a reverse 3-0 in losers finals, it would be legendary. Now, one thing, an interaction that I do not know, I don't know if PSI Magnet, Ness's down B, soaks up the poison or not. I don't know if it kills it.
It probably does. I'm pretty sure it does, actually. Let's see if Vic figures that out.
But right now, we're sitting with 80% on Vic and 48 on MicDrop, and that's
just
a
like that,
lot of
brings it.
damage.
Ooh.
That
Even
always-
with the lag, he's able to snipe him with that Peak of Thunder.
Oh, PK Pulse, very good option.
Ooh, gets him with the yo-yo. Ooh, and that kills. Wow. I was not expecting a kill up top with that yo-yo.
I feel like MicDrop DI'd inward. I think that's the whole thing that happened there. In situations like that, if you're going to get sent upwards, you got to DI to the corner. Always DI to the corner. You DI down and towards the corner. Like, towards the opposite
See,
corner.
this is information that I just don't have.
It will... directional
I'm
influence.
not gonna lie to you, Two Pulse. I want to see Vic just smack that Patui right back out of his baseball bat.
And that's another thing. Ness is fast. He's in your face. He's got really good options. Even if he eats a little bit of the poison, he can send out PK Fire. He can he can use the poison as like a shroud for him coming.
Ooh, and he jumps right into the Patui and gets knocked. But he's doing a huge comeback here. Not to cut you off, but man, he's at 0% in his second stock. MicDrop's at 130. He's got a lot of work to do. This Ness was a good pick.
Yeah, just like I said, man.
Ooh.
Like, I think that was a misinput.
Like that was a misinput.
Because back throw,
And that's gonna do it. Boom, dead.
He said, fool myself once. Okay, fool myself twice. I think not. I'm gonna get it this time. 43% on his second stock. MicDrop on his last stock. It's okay, MicDrop. He's up 2 games, but I'm really liking the combination of the stage selection and character selection.
The two forwarders with Peak of Fire. What an interesting combo. I can't say I've seen that. But to be fair, I don't see many Nesses. One of our other Texoma people, he's a Ness man, and he is nasty. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight. He's celebrating with his buddy for his birthday.
That's good, man. Hey, my birthday's coming up soon. There's a tournament that day. I'm gonna see if I can make it. I think everyone in the chat should see if they can make it too. But we'll discuss more about that later. Somebody turned out the lights, just like Vic's about to with this back throw.
Ooh, I'm surprised he didn't take that grab. Oh, he's trying to style on him since he's up a stock.
Vic.
Ooh, and a back air's gonna do it. Game 3 going to Vic.
That happened in pretty convincing fashion. Now, stage selection's going to play a huge part in this. Vic gets to ban 2 stages, right?
Yes. Vic
And
gets to
then-
ban 2 stages.
And then, not Piranha Plant, the person playing Piranha Plant, MicDrop gets to select the stage. If I'm Vic, I'm leaving flat stages open. Because if you look at what he banned last time, he banned FD, he banned Kalos. He doesn't want a flat stage. He wants platforms.
Yeah, absolutely.
He wants a way to camp you. So, Vic, if I'm in Vic's shoes, I'm banning Battlefield, and I'm banning.
We got the first ban
Yoshi's.
here. No Smashville.
Yes, because Smashville's the same situation as that center platform that he ran into.
The Yoshi Island that they picked last.
Actually, he could probably get away with banning those 2.
And Battlefield.
Yeah.
I think those are pretty good bans.
Those are
there.
decent. MicDrop's probably listening on the stream. He might grab Yoshi's Island, take it back there. We're not doing DSR, right?
No.
Okay, so I mean technically he could take it back there. It really all depends on MicDrop in this situation. I don't know if he's still sticking with Piranha Plant. He might switch it up. Now, what was that?
We got eyes on chat, and we'll see the game, and the audio will probably match up a little bit better.
Is the audio not matching up?
Sometimes the commentators are a little ahead if they're watching the game live because the stream's a little bit behind.
Because there's dropped frames. Yeah, I get you on that.
It's not even necessarily drop frames. It's just by the time it gets uploaded,
Yeah.
we've already seen it happen and we already commented on it. And then, well, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Maybe it is better this way. Just kidding. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, because I feel like we'd be commentating stuff that's like 5 seconds behind.
Right. Battlefield select the game.
Regardless, we go into a game 4 and lose its final. It looked pretty convincing to begin with, but that last game, Vic turned on the heat. And I'm not just saying that because PK Fire, I'm saying he went out there and made a statement in that game.
Yes, and Vic's kind of known for doing that. At least that's how it seemed at the Deep End tournament that I saw him at last weekend. He likes those high tense situations. I think he lives for that thrill.
That's my game. Ooh.
Oh no, we see a character swap. So much for keeping Toothballs here honest. Toothballs was just talking about how he was probably going to stick to Piranha Plant, but
that's what I was told.
MicDrop wants to win this, so he's going to switch to Gaming
place. We all got to remember the elephant in the room. Starbucks still there. Double forward air.
Who knows? Maybe they could time that. You know, it takes so long. Starbucks just goes to sleep. It's too tired to play. Like, who are we kidding? Starbucks not gonna let anybody take his win like that.
Yeah. Now, if I'm in MicDrop shoes, I'm trying to pick out a pattern. I'm picking out a pattern of when PK Fires are coming, because that bucket needs to get filled. I'm pouring paint on this little boy. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely hear you, man. That bucket is a scary thing once it's filled.
He says, you know, Game&Watch is actually an Inkling player. That's what Game&Watch is. Because I want to put paint on you, man. That's it. Good parry.
Wow, what an amazing parry.
But here we are. MicDrop's putting out forward airs. I feel like that should have hit. That second one, not so much.
That downward key, man. It looks like it's a pretty powerful attack. I'm really interested to know if the magnet will absorb those bomb explosions. I feel like it would, but I'm not 100%.
Well, I mean, it does absorb grenades from Snake.
Oh, so there you go.
I would think that it might.
Ooh,
that was a good thought. Still a little late. Either way, we're sitting here, 129.
Lights going off again.
129 to 107.
This
is it even for a stock?
Much more even game than Game 3 was.
Now, one thing I will let you know.
Oh, and that's going to take the first stock.
Now, that's the thing. Down smash to either F tilt or forward smash at above like 80% forward smash is definitely going to hit. It kills so early. Oh my goodness. But caught him in a regrab situation. Ooh, got that welfare Wi-Fi.
That wasn't a regrab. He just got hit by the yo-yo.
Really?
Yep, the yo-yo was below the catch point for the stage. So.
Because I looked down at the chat for just a second, and then I looked up and I saw that. I didn't
yo-yo was below the
It was
stage.
more of a two-frame thing then?
Kind of. His
well,
yo-yo...
I understand that it sits below the ledge.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I feel like I just want to call it a two frame.
Fair enough.
but I don't know what I would technically call it. 'Cause
Starbuck in the chat, he says Loki actually considering forfeiting because he's tired. Well, I hope that doesn't happen.
It'd make for a great storyline, though. Toothballs, after going 0-2, fills in for Starbuck.
Get him on that redemption tournament.
Where's my redemption bracket?
Ooh, and he fills the bucket! Or maybe. I'm not 100% sure.
Two-thirds.
Two-thirds full.
He only needs one thing. Like, you could spit in the bucket and it's full. Ooh. The key sends upwards when you don't get the sweet... Well, it's not a sweet spot. It's right when you pull it is the spike. So, like, technically, in that situation, a little bit more percent on Vic would have killed. 100%. But maybe at 100%.
And both characters here looking to polish off that second stock. Game&Watch playing it real safe. There's a forward air from Vic. Another forward air.
Ooh, good DI from MicDrop. That's a good thought.
Ooh!
But that's a better one.
Vic baiting out the bucket.
Good little up smash action. He said, walk the dog. Now, one thing that I like that both of these players are doing is usage of back airs for their characters to space. Because Ness's best spacing tool is his back air, and the same with Game&Watch. So it's a big old game of back air. It's fun stuff. Now, what MicDrop's looking for there with the down smash, if you get the hitbox rounds under
that
the
bucket
ledge.
is full. He was able to. There it is.
I don't know if I would have used it there.
I honestly don't think I would have either. I probably would have
kills at
waited on the
20.
next stock because it is a powerful, powerful thing.
It kills heavies at 20. Ness isn't heavy. He's a light character. I would have. I don't know. I'm not the one playing him. He knows more. He knows more about Game&Watch than I do. Obviously, this is his first secondary. It's the person he's put the second most time into. So it's good for him. That back
throw, almost. Vic looking to close it out. Take
Good.
this game to game 5. And is that going to do it? That's going to do it. We're going to game 5, everybody.
Nice stuff.
Where's that?
That's game 5.
Yeah, we're going to game 5.
It's 2-2.
It is 2-2.
Now the real thing. The real question. Does MicDrop pull Pac-Man? Does he pull Pac-Man? Or does he say, I've got faith in PPlant or Game&Watch? Or is he going to throw us a curveball with another character?
Who knows? MicDrop's a very interesting player online. He switches up. Like you said, he doesn't like playing his Pac-Man online. He thinks that's going to mess up his actual in real life tournaments, which I can completely understand that. The timing online is vastly different than in person.
I feel like Wii Fit Trainer has combos that only work offline. Like I've had things connect offline that I could never dream of online. So I feel that. I get it. Now,
remind me about the Kool-Aid Jammer thing, Clyde the Unicorn. Or maybe Toothballs remembers. I don't. Oh. Yep, I was just reminded. No, we did not.
It's supposed to be like the measuring tool, like so people
Right.
from a distance.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say that didn't
So
happen.
we're about to have Game 5 losers finals. This is hype.
Game 5, losers finals. This is a great set, honestly.
Can MicDrop regain composure, or has Vic got too much momentum going? That's what we got.
All right, I think we're going to Yoshi's Island. So back from game 1.
I feel like Piranha Plant's coming.
Piranha Plant is back out.
But this time it's not Yoshi. This time it's Ness. It could be a completely different scenario. Ness has a wonderful up air, so if Piranha Plant gets stuck on that platform, he could be eating his own medicine. Either way, we're jumping right into it. And he's gonna. They're both trying. They both went to Bass Pro Shop. They got the tents. They're trying to set up camp.
Yep. Waiting in line, get those tickets to grand finals.
Ooh, man, it's almost worth accepting third place to not get embarrassed on stream by Starbucks. Either way, 119.
Ooh, and there goes the first stock. Vic's gonna take it. Could this be it? Could this be a reverse 3-0 into grand finals?
The side blast zones on this stage are so tiny, and I don't think that helps Piranha Plant. The only thing on this stage that I think helps Piranha Plant is if he can set up his camp. But right now, those forward air chains from Ness are looking really good.
Scary.
Really good.
Oh, and he flips right into it.
Oh man, this is so close. This is getting tense.
MicDrop only taking 38% on that.
Good little dash attack.
Vic doing everything he can to luck. Ooh. Luckily Vic had a full shield there, otherwise we could have looked at another shield break today. Oh, again. It's so scary every time.
I feel like Piranha Plant in this match.
Oh.
Oh, that's so bad. He's so gonna get hit. That's awful.
We're gonna blame that on the buffer. I don't think he meant to air dodge out there. I think that was supposed to be a shield on ground. Oh! He says, get that spike ball out of my face.
That's actually a really interesting use for PK Thunder in this matchup specifically. Now, we still haven't figured out if PSI Magnet soaks up that poison cloud or not. But
you know, and honestly, I think it's probably a good thing that he hasn't been trying to get that because I feel like he would just immediately get punished.
Yeah, but also the thing is it changes your like air drift when you do it in the air. That back
throw's going to take stock number 2.
MicDrop is on the verge of getting reverse 3-0'd. And
this is real scary for MicDrop. He's got a lot of work to do.
I feel like MicDrop's the type of player that can do this, but it's so rough because Vic is looking so scary. There's something
This is
about
what Vic does, man. He just turns it up when he's in a bad situation. He says, I'm not taking it anymore. We had fun in the first 3 games, but here we go. And we're in game 5, and he's like, I'm trying to clutch this out.
The thing is, Vic's last stock is scary. So MicDrop's got to finish this one off and then do another one where I think Vic plays his best smash on his last stock. Extendo neck, not enough. But it's okay, 156%. You can finish this off pretty easy.
Ooh, just barely dodging that extendo neck.
And that's also
I thought he was gonna go for the pick blast. I don't even know how you call it.
Which one?
Where he hits himself
one?
with Peak of Thunder.
Oh, it's still just PK. I think it's PK missile actually.
That makes sense.
I think that's technically called. Either way, moving away from the semantics of what things are called in Smash, who knows? MicDrop's in a very bad spot here.
He gets the spike ball. MicDrop, he could still pull it off, but he's got a large uphill battle.
He needs to play flawlessly here for
Keep
a
that
long
spacing
time.
out.
And
Like I said, I'm tired of hiding behind.
time.
I'm hiding behind the clouds.
I've got the platform. You're not going to down air me. That forward air is really good. MicDrop
just a little bit faster than that Peak of Thunder.
MicDrop understands that he's been punished every time he tries to go recover the ledge. He's going to get yo-yoed for it. So he has to recover.
And that's going to do it. Vic with a crazy run back. Reverse 3-0. What an amazing set. What an amazing, amazing set.